Well, happy St. Paddy's Day. Oh, St. Patrick, 5th century patron saint of Ireland. And guess what? He wasn't even Irish. He was British. But I was curious about this fella and thought I'd look up some information and share it with you, if you don't mind. That was interesting. Let's go. Well, St. Patrick was kidnapped by the Irish and enslaved at the age of 16 years old. Now we're going to jump back and forth here just for the fun of it. But fast forward 500 years, and in the 10th century, a religious feast day was established and continued as such until the 18th century. And this is where the Irish tradition of St. Patrick's Day really took off. That's when they did the wearing the green and making the cabbage soup and having parades and parties and just enjoying feast day. Now backing up here, St. Patrick was born in 386 AD and died in 461 AD. So he became very devout Christian during his 6 years of enslavement, and some sources have listed his birth name, which a lot of people have probably never heard of this or can even spell it. I barely can. I've got to look at my notes here. Birth name of Maewyn Succat, later known as St. Patrick. He wasn't raised in a religious home, nor was his family very interested in education. So St. Patrick really never got a good education until he joined the priesthood later on. And I've got a quote here from him. He felt so bad about it. He said, "I blush and fear exceedingly to reveal my lack of education." Now these Irish pirates caught him and sold him into enslavement, which is terrible. And he was enslaved for 6 years. And his master was part of a sect called, I knew it'd be noisy here, but it was a sect at that time called Druidism. Druidism, I believe, is what I read. So he put up with that for a while. Yeah, his master was a Druidism high priest. And I guess they worship nature, basically. Didn't really believe in the God of today or the biblical times. Now this is really interesting to me. While he was enslaved in this cultist environment, Patrick engulfed himself in powerful prayer, and he saw the pagan children of Ireland reaching out their hands to him in a vision. Now, where was I before I was rudely interrupted by my workday? Now, in the year 408 AD, the idea of escape came to Patrick, and he had a dream. He had a very important dream, and I think this dream is what shaped the rest of his future. And in this dream, he heard a voice. And the voice promised him he would find his way back home to Britain. So Patrick convinced some sailors to let him board their ship. And after 3 days of sailing, they abandoned the ship in France. They were lost and wandered for 28 days and covered about 200 miles. Well, eventually, after all that wandering, he was reunited with his family after 6 years of captivity. Well, now as a free man, he studied and entered the priesthood, and until his death in 461 AD, which was, March 17th, he died on feast day, and he spent his time spreading Christianity through Ireland. Well, I guess I'm not walking under that bridge. So there's a quick story about St. Patrick, how it started. Just little bits here and there. I'm sure it's a lot more detailed, needing more time than what I have here. But I hope you enjoyed that. Now fast forward to modern times, and basically the same. A lot of green. A lot of cabbage, beef and cabbage maybe. We do a lot of sweets, a lot of candies and cupcakes. And I'm sure there's games and fun, green beer. In Chicago, I think the river is dyed green. Just a lot of fun stuff. It's just another excuse to have a little fun, a little break from the day-to-day. And I brought some goodies, and there's hardly anybody in my department. But that's all right. It kind of gets your mind off the ho-hum, the hustle and bustle. I did wear my green shirt, very, very light green. These crows are attacking me. No, I even have green shoes, which I wear quite a bit. Now that's a heavy boot. That went right through the concrete. They're just playing, having the time of their life, back and forth. At least they're not vultures. Well, I have taken a couple days off, and I'm thinking about heading out of town. I'm thinking about going south. I've gone south a few times. I've gone down to Alamogordo. I've been to Truth or Consequences. And I'm thinking about going a little bit farther. And, whoo! Whoa! A bee was attacking me. Must like my shirt. Whoo! He was right on my arm. That was more of a bee, or a hornet, or a wasp or something. They make me a little more nervous than the bees. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the road and just take it easy, go slowly, and enjoy my time off for a couple days. Oh, nice and cool in here. That sun's getting kind of hot. Well, I wanted to get my video completed, and like I say, just a quick, fun little video about this holiday. And didn't even have my lunch. I just wanted to start walking and enjoy this beautiful weather. So just kind of walking and got to head back and finish out the day. These gals over here are playing ping pong. How fun. Enjoying the sun. Table tennis, I guess you call it. I like to say ping pong. Ping pong. Pretty good. Well, I think that's going to do it, folks. I hope you enjoyed today's little excursion, a little walk around, talk about St. Patty, and I appreciate you tuning in. I really appreciate it. Now I got to head back to work, get through the day, then head on home. Woo! Feels like a Friday night. Yes. Maybe I'm going to party. No, I'm gonna sit in front of the TV and fall asleep. But maybe I'll grab some good food. I don't know. Yeah, this guy's all stuck on the curb over here, making all sorts of noise. So, got to get out of here. Bye for now. Yeah, he's really stuck.